In this video, we're going to show you to install the throttle position sensor on your Toyota Camry located on the back side of the throttle body. Use a 12mm wrench to loosen the bolt on the terminal. Go ahead and give that a wiggle, pull it off and set it aside. Now with the battery disconnected, we go ahead and disconnect the electrical connector to our throttle position sensor here. I'm going to press in on this little tab here on this connector and slide this off. You can use a small pocket screwdriver to go ahead and assist you to slide this off. Pop that off. Now we did go ahead and spray down our Phillips head screws here with some rust penetrant. And we're using this tool here to get in. A small stubby screwdriver just doesn't give you the clearance to fit in there. So I want to gently try and remove these here. Now before we remove our bottom screw here, I'm going to go ahead and mark this here and pick a fixed point on here that we can mark across where we have this line right here, a mold line on the unit, and we're going to mark the throttle body right here with a little line. This is going to give us a preliminary setting for when we install our new component. So as we release this here, it is spring loaded. You can see that it is now twisted off there. Pop the sensor off. Go ahead and take your new component, and on the inside here we have a potentiometer type unit where it was spring loaded and it only goes one way and it returns to a lock position. And on the side of our throttle body we have these little tabs attached to our throttle plate. So install this unit here. You're going to install this with the connector facing upward a little bit, rotate it, and we're going to position it to that point where we had put that little mark on the throttle body and line up with the casting on the sensor itself. Install both of your screws, and you want to snug down the screws. You want to snug these down gently. You do want to make sure that they're snug, but you don't want to over tighten it where you crack the plastic here. Go ahead and install the lower screw. Go ahead and take your electrical connector, go ahead and line that up and push that on. Now that we have our electrical connector on, you want to go ahead and start up the vehicle. Make sure that the throttle pedal feels proper and that the engine idles properly. If for any reason it is not, this is adjustable. Loosen the screws and adjust this here by twisting it slightly and snug it back up until you have it running properly. Install the ground terminal, twist that down. Going to tighten down the nut. Now once this nut bottoms out, you want to give it a little bit more. You want to make sure it's good and snug, but you don't want to over tighten it. You can damage the terminal end if you over tighten it. So snug that down, give this a wiggle, make sure it doesn't twist on that post. If it does twist, go ahead and tighten this down a little bit more and then check it again. Ours is good, we're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.